Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vinyl Ultimate Mega Last Update for PN03. We got a brand new level, brand new suit, and a returning guest in the form of the State of Pengaroo.
Hi people, it is I.
Hi, it's our last mission against Alurine, the
Alharon.
Alurun,
Uh,
the CAM Central Processing Unit. We're going to go straight for the core of the master computer. So it's like we're in Tron. Have you
speaking of what Tron and this game have in common.
Jeff Bridges?
Who?
He was not Tron.
Yeah.
He was Flynn. He was the guy that got sucked into the
Oh
machine.
yeah, evil guy.
He was the dude.
Was he the brainwash guy?
No. Well, he was who they modeled him after. He was the guy. Did you watch the first one?
No, never.
All right. Well, in the first movie, he was Kurt Russell. No, I don't know. He never saw The Big Lebowski?
To my eternal shame, no.
It's for the best. The movie's kind of garbage.
Niggeroth, holder of unpopular opinions.
No one ever says that. Shut up. All right, look at this. We're in a very dangerous hallway. Look at this danger.
Hey,
look at all the look at all the dodging I have to do. Oh, I got hit.
She reminds me of Shakira. You know, hips
Shut
don't
up.
lie.
Shut up. But yeah, for the final level, I would say they pull out all the stops, but they give you hallways like this where it's just
looks like a cover shooter.
Yeah. But there's no real need to. Like, these turrets honestly take forever to home in on you, and I mean I think they put like 12 turrets in this fucking hallway, and as you can probably tell by the fact they give you an energy refilling thing at the end, they probably just assumed you were gonna... Oh, alright, yeah. Just use an energy drive.
And, yeah, looks like that's pretty effective.
Yeah, that's Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are go! Yeah.
You want your movie references that fly over my head.
That was a British TV series about puppets. So you're dumb. It was the little like the marionettes, and they went on adventures. They had like their own little vehicles and shit, and they lived under like the undersea ocean, as opposed to the oversea ocean. And they had like vehicles, and they were like Thunderbird 1 and Thunderbird 2.
But this sounds like some kind of bizarro.
They were frightening puppets, to say the least.
Were they like British Power Rangers?
No, this was from like the 60s.
60s?
Yeah, that's a time. But yeah, like they didn't really have good movement. Like you saw Team America.
Yes.
Imagine that, but with less animation.
Horrible South Park humor.
No, like the way they animated the puppets themselves. How it was just kind of like herky-jerky, no leg movement, no arm movement. It just looked like God had attached strings to man, and were like...
I love this.
Just frisking them about.
You just spent, like, you just held down the button and it just kept missing for like 7 seconds.
Well, there was a barrier. Well, like, the barriers are both a hindrance and a hindrance. And I would say this room is difficult, but it's really not. Like, they put like those 2 big instant death cannons on the side, except then they put a big barrier in front of them to where they're not a threat. Ever.
But I mean, like, if you were wanting to put any effort into this, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to just dodge them, or what?
What's the point? Like, there, I dodged it. Sweet. I'm good at games.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to practice for this or put in 12 hours playing it?
I don't even know who would do that.
Yeah.
Also, I have every suit. Well, except for the unlockable ones. God, they ain't doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, maybe we should keep that discussion for a bit later.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a hallway we've been in before, like 9 times in the fucking game. Also, I just saw. Hey, look, continues. Why on earth would they be giving us continue still in the final level?
Maybe you've just been managing to get through on the skin of your teeth, you know, and they don't want you to lose.
It could be. It could very well be. I mean, I am playing on normal, so, you know, the game is not really holding back. It's just full of danger. Look at that danger. I don't know how I dodged that. How did I dodge that?
The dodge button?
Yeah, that. I guess I could crouch. I could crouch as well.
With
But
two.
yeah, I mean, we actually see a different environment here. It only took a couple of rooms.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, this could be a VR mission in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that's
If we were in Tron. You know who played Tron? I think his name was Bruce Boxleitner. That's a great name, isn't it?
Every day I praise my country for having a committee that bans stupid names.
Bruce Boxleitner is an amazing name.
It's
And the
what you name a
Boxlight-
cat, not a person.
The Boxleitner name will go down in history as a name that a few families had.
Or people make fun of on comedy websites or crap.
No, he's a well-respected actor, like
Name-
Armand Assante.
That just sounds Latino.
Armand Assante. Or like that, or when Antonio Banderas played a Arabian dude that went to Viking country.
Did he?
How's it? Yeah, it was called the 13th Warrior. Like, Antonio Banderas was a brown dude in Arabia that boned, like, the Sultan's wife or some shit.
Hmm?
So they had him go on a goodwill mission to, like, Greenland or something. And I think he was going to go spread, like, Islam or something. But instead, he found out, like, there was a bunch of cannibals that were eating the Viking population, so he had to join with them and use his maths to, like, take down the cannibals. And it was based on a book.
Oh God.
Yeah. You know who wrote the book?
Tom Clancy.
Michael Crichton.
Oh, sorry, I was very close.
Yeah, it was either Dan Brown, Dean Koontz, Stephen King, Maury Povich.
I don't know. I mostly read
You mostly
academic
read
articles.
like you read depressing shit.
Hey man.
I'm pretty sure you're not even watching the video. You're probably reading some feminist rag.
No, I'm totally. You're like doing a spin and the thing is shooting at you, but the wall is in the way again.
Dude, I can probably go to Jezebel right now and find an article about that. So.
Walls.
Oh no, it's a dangerous ambush. Let me.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure I still get hit here, but you know, bullshit. Like I care. At least we get to see Thunderboard more. Boyd. Yeah, it's a good move. It's just honestly, this is a more defense-heavy suit. It's just I know it sounds like laziness because it is, but the suit has automatic 2 as opposed to like that suit we were using in the previous update. I was actually having to like press the fire button every time I wanted to fire, and that's hard. That's hard work. So I'd rather just hold down the button and fire faster than normal.
I thought these emulators had auto fire things.
Dude, I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna use many save states to win. But you know, sometimes you gotta get the real experience. I've been fearful that there have been some viewers that have been thinking I've been playing this game at all. Or that I've been playing this game, like, not legit. Like, I haven't been putting my heart and soul into it. And I have. I've put so much time into playing this game.
You have almost
and
2 million points in a game where the average level gives you less than 50,000.
Yeah. But that's mostly due to me being amazing and dodging lasers. But that would be effort. And I have put no effort into this. Ever. Much like, I guess it's more of a metaphor for how much effort that Shinji Mikami and the people at Capcom put into this game.
Well, Capcom and effort go together like terrible Day 1 DLC. I don't.
Like Deceitful Penguin and Niggurath.
That's just
no.
cool, son. They still make games. They're not that terrible.
Yeah, I will say Capcom makes some good games. The Capcom 5, 4, mostly were good games.
Yeah, you
Like
bought you bought the new Devil May Cry on sale, did you?
Yeah, it's a good game. I think a lot of the hate that people had for it was kind of ill-found, but
Sniper Rifle Abortions.
I don't even care. Like, if you've ever played a Devil May Cry for plot, then you're doing it wrong. Just like I'm not playing this for plot, but I am playing this because I heard it was bad, and guess what? It is bad.
No,
Like-
I think a guy on Twitter said it was a good game.
No, I don't think anybody ever said that.
Yeah, I think they do, but the people say the same thing about a host of horrible things.
Yeah, I've had people try to tell me that Deadly Premonition is a good game. No,
I defend
I-
Kane and Lynch.
I will say that there was a good Let's Play of it, and that there was an interesting story. The game was bad.
You can't define, even though games are, of course, by definition interactive. You can't solely define games from gameplay, because what then is the finest form of video games from Glorious Nippon, the visual novel? I ask.
Well,
you.
no. Oh, I'm not saying that it has to be only about gameplay, but it also can't only be about story. If it's only about story, then yeah, you might as well just watch a Let's Play of it, or watch a movie rendition of it. Actually playing it does jack all to the experience, except frustrate people.
I
No.
can understand that point of view, even if I do not completely agree.
Like, the thing with your example of a visual novel is that it has to have a good story to keep people going, to keep people there.
And that's what Deadly Premonition did.
No, not the least.
I can only but say that my tastes on this matter differ.
Well, the story in it was stupid. Like,
The sto-
massively
The story was full of charming characters, and I liked it quite well up until the near end.
I don't know. But hey, we're getting into a big, massive room that gave us a bunch of continues and health and energy refills.
That's just to trick you. The next room has three robots and no wait.
Well, actually, this particular room might seem familiar to some, and that is because it's the return of an enemy we've seen before, our boss we've seen before. That was not threatening before.
No, I was hoping it was gonna be the train boss.
No, he's very dead. They thankfully don't go into version 3. But yeah, the do you want to say the name since you speak German?
Löwenzahn.
that-
Löwenzahn 2.
Is that sunflower? No, dandelion. It's a flower.
Possibly,
remember
I don't know the flower names in English.
Well, I remember one guy was saying it also might mean like lion head or some shit like that.
No.
No.
Well,
Oh.
I guess because it's like it's referencing. It's a yellow flower, right? The yellow weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
it
like
has
a lion's mane.
Yeah, like it's referencing that.
Makes a lot of sense.
most Germanic languages are very descriptive. Not English though. You guys don't really have truck with that.
Are you trying to say that sunflower is not descriptive of how it looks?
Well, in that particular case, but like ambidextrous or ambiguous, these are not very descriptive words.
Well, yeah, because I think those are like scientific terms.
Okay.
Sodium is not a very descriptive term for what it is. So it's a scientific term. Oh no, it's coming at us.
What does it do?
It shoots lasers, and we destroyed the lasers, so it's only got one last attack. And this attack is what we've seen before. It's kind of hard to dodge. Oh look, I dodged it. Hey look, guess what it's gonna do now? It's gonna sit here.
Wow. This
But
game.
the thing is, you might have noticed it wasn't actually, it didn't lose all of its health. And that's because it actually has a third form.
Is this the fourth form?
No, this is a third form.
Oh, okay.
The first form was the spinny, the second was the spread eagle, and this one is like full eagle. Look at the danger. That wasn't even close to hitting me. Yep. This is, I mean, it's visually impressive, but, it's very impotent.
Visually impressive, but impotent. I think you could make a joke around that.
Well, that's pretty much the entire game.
I was thinking something sexually suggestive, but, well,
Yeah.
well, that's a game as well, isn't it?
I don't think so, but word to the wise, don't jump into that hole in the center because you'll fall to your death. Don't ask how I know that.
Yeah, you read about it on the PNO3 forums.
Yeah, that I moderate orally.
What a smooth
so-
cut.
Well, yeah, I did something weird there, but don't worry about that because we are now in probably the most visually impressive room in the entire game.
It only took 10, 12 videos?
Yeah, this I think this is where all the budget for the game went to.
No, that went into animating the character model.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do agree with that. But it is now time to meet the final boss of the game, the brains, if you will, behind the entire operation.
I wanted to say, is that GLaDOS?
No, it's
It's a
it's like
Necron.
it's a big brain. No, it's not a Necron. Are we playing 40K?
I could take me for a Slaaneshi cultist.
Hey, look. All right, so the first phase is very simple. You just dodge, and you shoot.
This
like,
is...
oh. We took out the brain.
Does it now plug into something? Or-
No, then it just becomes like a spider ant with a plug tail. And this is where the game decides that hopefully you've actually gotten good at the game, because this boss is a dick. Like, beyond dick levels of dickness. Now, first off, it will not stop firing from its head. And it's not hard to dodge, it's just the fact that you are going to have to dodge a lot. Like, constantly. Like, all the time. Like, never fucking ending. The second thing is that it has a lot of other secondary attacks. Like we just got finished with the first phase, it had electric balls, and it had homing pink shots of death. And then we get into the second phase of this bullshit, and it gets out these massive energy balls and little satellites. And it's just a massive pain, because guess what? Look how much health it has. We are not even halfway through its fucking health bar.
Huh.
And guess what? It's a even worse attack, because I mean, these projectiles are slow,
They're homing, aren't
but
they?
they are homing and they will follow you around the arena. Now, another important thing to realize about the arena is that there's no invisible wall to keep you in.
So you could jump off and die instantly.
You can very easily jump off while you're trying to dodge around all this bullshit, because we now get to see its final attack, which is not only frame rate killing, but also almost very nigh on impossible to dodge properly. And that would have killed us. But thankfully, I used the very, very, very last little bit of my energy, mostly to get in vulnerability frames. But now it's merely hoping that you do enough damage to finally kill it.
Well, congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, we avenged our murdered family, and
While listening to some smooth beats, apparently.
No, yep, we've seen that flip before. Multiple times. Yep, that's so stylistic.
It's stylish as hell, bruh.
Yep.
And that's not just the alcohol speaking.
So don't you feel very rewarded? I mean,
I'm ready for some closure myself. That fading model, very closurific.
Yeah, we get a good congratulations from our benefactor. This tells us to go through the hatch in the back. I know, butt jokes, weirdo.
No, we have one butt weirdo already. We don't need more.
I'd say be very careful about walking across that bridge, because you can fall off and die. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through the door. Maybe there's another boss fight.
Ooh, well, it should come in threes, right?
Most games would do that, yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, this is the ending. I'm gonna be quiet because it's a bit hard to hear.
I guess my face is popular around here. Let me guess, you must be the client. I've always thought you were quick, Vanessa. So, everything was a one-man show. You're the original. Well, I'm not sure about that. You know, a person's memory can be so vague. These days they can plant any memory into a person's mind. You never know if your memory is for real or made up. For all I know, my memory could have been planted as well. Tell me about it. Are you still going to try to make ends meet by being a mercenary? Let me sleep on it. I'm going home. Good night.
So, yeah. That's it. That's the ending. In case you couldn't clearly understand what was being said, because I couldn't understand either. We might or might not be a clone. I think we are. And all of our memories may or may not be true. And we may or may not have actually done anything.
I mean, it would be a clever idea of like the repetitive levels are just an illusion. You are like a cyborg implanted with memories of a family you lost simply to motivate you further. I have no idea why the client at the end was, was it a mainframe trying to get free, like a rogue AI, or what?
I honestly don't know. I don't think anybody knows. And I don't know. I don't care. Because, I mean, look at these great character models. Look at the one we have. We got one character model. Look at it. Yeah. Look at her. You remember this animation? No, you didn't use it. Look at this one. So high. Yeah. Look at her move.
Like,
I guess we want to see that animation again. Look at her butt. She rolled.
I mean, maybe, I didn't play games like Bayonetta enough, but Like,
No,
I'm pretty feeling pretty uncomfortable about this. Jennifer Hale.
Yeah, the few lines were actually voiced by a person. I don't know, but I want to thank the Deceitful Penguin for joining me, and I want to thank all you lovely viewers out there for watching this.
Well, I mean, I guess this has been a game.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I'll probably link the shower scene. I'm not gonna go through this game again.
You see, like, even the logo is a bit like the Metal Gear Solid one.
I don't even know.
Wait, production number 3?
Yeah, we're the third clone. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's it. Bye.